Let's talk Pakistani dramas. Or should I say, let's rant about Pakistani dramas. This week I want to discuss a show that I hate watch. I find it ludicrous, cringy, revolting, detestable, and yet I can't stop watching this train wreck. This week, let's finally discuss Dayan. I don't even know where to start. When the show first started, I said the show was giving me Khoon Bhari Maang vibes, and that's basically what it is, but not good. Nihal, played by a perfectly miscast Mehwish Hayat, is our main lead. But please tell me why I'm supposed to be on Nihal's side. After Nihal's father murdered Hunain, Nihal entered the house on a condition. She was to carry a child for Zawar and Shabab in repayment for her father being set free. Because Hunain was supposed to provide this family with an heir, and because Hunain is no longer around, Nihal's family is responsible for this family not having an heir. This was the deal. It's sad for Nihal, yes, but she was not given any promises of having a marriage or having any rights over her child. It was repayment. Plain and simple. She starts emotionally claiming the child as her own. She has the baby in the hospital and immediately asks, Mera bacha kahan hai? I mean, I know it's her child, but really, aapka bacha nahi hai. She freaks out and enters a massive event where the happy couple are now introducing their child to the world and starts screaming about returning the child to her. You made a deal. Was that not clear? It was clear. There's even a moment when Zawar, in the happiness for his child, asks Nihal what she would like from him. She can ask him for anything. This educated girl who once put all her focus into her education could ask for anything. What does she ask for? To stay in the house as a servant so that she can be close to her child. Zawar agrees to her wishes, knowing fully well he can't abide by that promise. She could have asked for anything. She could have given this child to this happy couple who really wanted it and made a deal with her, and then gone off to school. She could have asked for a nice house as payment and the costs of her schooling to be covered. She could have asked for anything. That's what she asked for. I can't with the writing. I really can't. Yes, Nihal is a victim. The choices she made were not made by her. They were made by her horrible parents. But the way she has been written and the way she has been acting make the audience least sympathetic with her. If anything, I'm sympathetic towards Shabab. We can see her insecurities, her emotions, her desire for a child, and then her realization that the decision she made, it was not as cookie cutter clean as she thought it would be. But now at present, the story is taking the turn we were waiting for. Nihal has been murdered. Why? It makes no sense. Why does Sohail Samir's character murder her? Why? For what? Why have these four suddenly become so vile that they resort to this? It's made even more ridiculous by suddenly trying to make Shabab evil, showing her smiling at being rid of her problem. By the way, Hiramani's acting here was creepy and not in a good way. So now, with those scars on her face, Nihal is going to undergo plastic surgery where we will see a change in her wardrobe, her sense of style, her hairstyle, her way of walking, her way of talking, basically everything except her face. How would anyone not recognize her? Make it make sense. The biggest problem with the casting here is that Mehwish Hayat did not dedicate herself to this role. She did not make the changes required to make this believable. Think back to Khoon Bhari Maang. You wouldn't bump into these two characters on the street and think they were the same person. Rekha and her team put in a lot of effort to make sure these characters look different. Mehwish Hayat put on a pair of glasses and crimped her hair. That's it. I mean, the real problem here is that there's not one character in this show that I want to root for. I genuinely hate this show. When will it end? You have got to be kidding me. I can't do this anymore.